It's now lunchtime. The room gets loud and my louder friend appears. Toto, where are you eating today? Wherever. I don't care if it's here or the cafeteria. Alrighty, then let's have some bread. If we're here, then Senpai might come. I'll go buy some. Any requests? As long as it's not curry bread, then anything's fine. Oh, and some milk. Roger. Arihiko walks out of the classroom happily. Something tells me Senpai's not going to show up. Here you go. 2 curry breads and some milk. Thanks for waiting. I told him anything but curry bread, but I guess that had the opposite effect. I thank him and toss him some money. I start to chew on my curry bread. Hey, Tono, did Senpai come? I shake my head no. Damn. Maybe she's in the cafeteria today. Or maybe she disappeared. Arihiko, she won't come anymore. What? Did you get in a fight with her? Pretty much. That's not it, but she doesn't like me anymore. I'm sorry, Arihiko. If you see her, tell her I'm sorry. I really do feel it now that I mention it. I hurt her badly. She won't come to see me ever again. What's this, Tono? Are you telling me sorry for asking her out without asking me? If that was the case, it'd be much better. Yeah, if it was sorry or goodbye, there would be some hope left. Certainly, I think that was a pretty bad thing to say. But I'll just disappear? That's too much, right, Arihiko? I say this and put my head down on my desk. Classes are over. It's a Wednesday, so the rest of my classmates run out of the room as soon as classes end. It's a Wednesday like any other, but I don't feel like doing anything. Even if I went to the tea ceremony room, Ciel Senpai probably wouldn't be there. As lifeless as the dead, I go back to the mansion. Gotta go back to my room and put on my Linkin Park. Welcome back, Shiki-sama. Hisue greets me as soon as I get back to the mansion. Even though Hisue was waiting for me this whole time, I can't even bring myself to greet her, and I make my way to my room. After dinner, I return to my room. There's still a little time before I'm supposed to meet Arquaid. Please don't say stupid things. Tono-kun, you're just a normal boy. So you shouldn't do such dangerous things. Senpai was just worrying about me. In the end, is it just that I chose Arquaid over Senpai? Why don't you understand your own feelings, Shiki? I ask my reflection in the window glass. My light headache returns. Recently, I've been having more headaches. Up until now, the effects of my anemia have only been dizziness. It probably changed to these headaches because I've started taking off my glasses and seeing death. It's time. It's the time I promised to meet Arquaid. No matter what Senpai said, I have to keep a promise I made. Putting my knife in my pocket, I exit my room. I go outside. There were never many people around the mansion to begin with, but because of all the serial killings, it is unnaturally quiet. It's not even 10 o'clock yet, but the emptiness made it feel more like past 1 o'clock. It is well into October, and the wind is starting to blow colder. Fall is nearly over with as well. I walk down the empty street holding these sentimental thoughts. I make my way around the mansion wall. Past here and down the hill is the park where Arquaid is waiting. And then, I see a black figure leaning on the mansion wall. A woman clothed in black stands not to block my way, but just to watch me go by. I wonder who that could be. Oh, that's right. Where are you going this late at night? It's like, bitch, it's only 10 o'clock. Calm down. Senpai doesn't even look at my face as she says this without the slightest inflection in her voice. Senpai? I freeze dead in my tracks. I can't look at her face either. I feel uneasy about what happened this morning, so I can't bring myself to directly look at her. Even after I said all that, you're still going to see her, Tono? It's fucking Ciel. Even after I said all that, you're still going to see her, Tono-kun? It can't be helped. I can't leave her alone, and I can't ignore the vampire in the city either. I see. You've got a point there. She closes her mouth. I pass my finger on the wall, or I pass her figure. God. I pass her figure on the wall. Sorry, Senpai. About a lot of things. Please don't worry. You aren't mistaken. I hear her voice behind me. It doesn't seem like she intends to stop me from seeing Arkwade at all. I guess Senpai has completely given up on me. Well then, I'll be going. I don't know. Well then, I'll be going. Yes, please do as you like, Tono-kun. I can still only hear her voice. Yet, I walk away from the mansion without even turning around. Tap, tap, tap. The footsteps echo in the night along the residential street. Tap, tap, tap. The footsteps echo in the night along the residential street. I'm pretty sure you've said that. They aren't the footsteps of a heavy man, but of a much lighter body. In addition, I'm wearing sneakers, so they don't make such sounds. Only shoes with a hard bottom can make this sound. For example, shoes like high-laced boots. Who wears high-laced boots? Let's think about this. Actually, I don't even need to give an example. Without a doubt, those footsteps belong to high-laced boots. I stop. The footsteps cease at the same time. This isn't any good. If I just ignore her like this, we'll reach the park soon. I should just go out and say it. I turn around. Hey, Senpai. Yes? Is your house this way? No, it is in the complete opposite direction. It is in the completely opposite direction. Oh, typo. You were there once, Tono-kun. Did you forget already? No, I remember. I don't. I just didn't have that much confidence in my memory. Did we go to her house? Pretty sure we'd never been to her house. I don't... Oh, right. I'm an idiot. My memory sucks. Right. Her, like... yeah, okay, never mind. You should, because my house is that way. Oh, that's right, I say with a smile. Yes, it is, she says, returning my smile. Well then, I'm going this way. Yes, please do as you wish, Tono-kun. And I'm just going to creepily follow you. Still smiling, she seems to be seeing me off. But she's not really. But for some reason, I have an incredibly bad feeling about this. I suck in a deep breath. What's wrong? Aren't you going? Senpai asks. In that instant, I dash down the street. I start to pant heavily. This far. Running full strength this far, she couldn't have followed me. Think again, motherfucker. Tono-kun, going wild like that is dangerous, you know. A hand pats my shoulder from behind. Ugh! I instinctively jump back. Senpai stands behind me as if it were perfectly natural to do so. Why are you following me, Senpai? Well, I feel uneasy leaving you by yourself. She speaks very matter-of-factly. I don't even know how to respond. I don't know, but I should... Oh my god. Why is this a choice? Let's go ahead and save. Say it bluntly or say it calmly. I don't know, because I honestly don't know. I mean, if we say it bluntly, what... I mean, I guess we're telling her to fuck off, basically. I don't think we want to be blunt about that. I guess we should probably just go with say it calmly. Let's do that. Wait a minute. Senpai, didn't you say I can do as I wish? Yes, please do as you wish, Tono-kun. Senpai nods and smiles. Good. I wasn't just imagining it. Then, this is a goodbye. You shouldn't be following me anymore. Huh? I'm not really following you or anything. Senpai? I simply have something to do in the park. I don't know where you are going, Tono-kun, but if you're not going to the park, then this is where we say goodbye. I see. I don't understand this woman. Certainly, I don't really have the right to say anything about that. I don't have the right, but... Look, just don't go. Arcade is in the park. You know she detests you, right? So I can't let the two of you meet. Oh? Are you worried about me? Of course. I don't want to see the two of you fight. I'm begging you, please just go back. Oh. I see you're not worried about me, but you're worried about her, right? Looking off into the distance, she completely ignores what I say. For some reason, it seems she's doing all this intentionally because she enjoys teasing me. Senpai, don't tell me you're still carrying a grudge from this morning. She just smiles and doesn't say anything. She's angry. That face is unmistakably carrying a grudge. I get it. Everything this morning was completely my fault. I'm sorry. So, if you tell me to go back because of that, I'll beat you down, Tono-kun. And I don't doubt she'll actually do that. Huh? Tono-kun, we're still fighting right now. It seems I'm still angry, so it isn't easy to just talk calmly. Senpai? If you went back, we could make up, but I know that's impossible. So this conversation is meaningless. There's no need for you to apologize. I'm not concerned with what happened this morning. She looks at me with those eyes, devoid of any emotion. My duty is to hunt down vampires. Anything else is trivial. Senpai walks into the park. Hey, Senpai. She crosses through the park. As expected, she's headed right towards where Arcade is waiting. Wait a minute. Why are you so angry, Senpai? I'm not angry. How about yourself? If you come with me, she won't misunderstand things? Or won't she misunderstand things? Misunderstand? Misunderstand what? Don't you like her? Oh! Then I don't think you should be with me, someone who is her enemy. What? It's not like I like her. I can't say for sure, though. I don't know for sure what I truly feel, but I'm sure I'm attracted to her. That's kind of what that means. You can't lie even to yourself, can you? I think you are far too honest. For a brief instant, her mask reveals a sigh. But it really is better if we separate here. We are no longer friends, and if Arcade were to see us... What would happen, Ciel? Yeah, it's Arcade. What would happen, Ciel? I've come to kill you. We both turn around towards the voice behind us. There, we see Arcade, who seems to be in a particularly bad mood. How surprising. I came because I heard Shiki's voice, and I find you here. Didn't we already share our information yesterday? I don't believe you have anything to do with me anymore. Yes, I don't have anything to do with you anymore. I was just pointing things out to him. Oh, really? You intend on stealing my partner? That sounds good, too. I still owe you for that one entry you gave me. Fight! 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 The situation is critical between the two of them. As the one standing between them, I can't just watch. I'll probably get killed in the process. Looking at this problem, our relative locations are Senpai, me, then Arcwade. And if the two of them fight, I would be right in the middle of it. Yep. You two, why are you glaring at each other? Your goal is the same, so calm down and... Be quiet, Shiki. Please be quiet, Tono-kun. Ha! I failed. I tried to talk to them, but it doesn't seem to have worked. Fine. Shiki seems to care for you, so I'll let it go. Or I'll let you go. I won't attack you, so just disappear. That's surprising. Is he that important to you? I didn't think Arcwade Brunstad could be concerned with anything other than killing vampires. For you, controlling humans comes easily. It would be better for you to just make him your servant if you wanted to help. Arcwade, but why haven't you done that? Don't joke about such things. Shiki is my partner. Even if I didn't do that, he still says he would help me. Arcwade looks away uneasily. That murderous intent seems to have disappeared. Arcwade, don't tell me you really want me to suck his blood? Cling. From Senpai's direction, I hear the sound of solid metal. I see. I was surprised you were interested in humans, but that really does not matter. If you desire the blood of humans, then there is only one thing to do. Execution. Cling. The sound springs forth from her hand. Numerous swords like long nails are there. Hey, Senpai! Tono-kun, please back away. Just now I have confirmed that she is truly a vampire. Even if she is a true ancestor that cooperates with the church, once she desires blood, she becomes our enemy. Before any victims appear, I will terminate her here. You really do speak nonsense when people do not answer you, Ciel. Very well, if you want to die, then I will grant your wish and kill you. If it's not often I get to kill the same person twice. Her eyes flare with the intent to kill. Senpai receives Arcwade's stare in her frightening stance, swords at the ready. Or in her fighting stance. Freezing. The air feels like it is freezing and I can hardly breathe. This isn't good. They really will kill each other like this. Wait, you two, please. I said to calm down. Ignoring the tension in the air, I yell out. For an instant, they both stop. After that, the sound of 2 feet kicking the earth. My shout must have triggered the start. The white and black figures crash into each other as if they were two magnets of opposite polarity. The fight between the two of them is beyond me. Arcwade's body movement isn't something I can track with my eyes. All I can see is a white blur running through the night. What's surprising is that Senpai does not even back off seeing Arcwade's speed. It's not like Senpai moves with Arcwade's amazing speed, but she accurately deflects Arcwade's blazing attacks while standing on the ground. As a third person looking on, their strengths are equal. However, just like Senpai said, Arcwade's power seems limitless. No matter how amazing Senpai is, her power is not something that goes beyond a certain point. In contrast, Arcwade seems limitless. In the beginning, Senpai was overwhelming her, but Arcwade matches her quickly and is now easily suppressing her powers, or surpassing. The fight is quickly decided. Senpai's body flies lightly on the air and strikes the ground, rolling like a piece of trash. Kah! Senpai lets out a cry and stands up. But that is a useless thing to do. Senpai's body seems to be shot out by an invisible cannon and flies into the air once more and hits the ground. She lies there, not moving. Blood flows along the park's brick pathway. Senpai? There's no response. She seems unconscious. Arquid runs towards her without any mercy, with terrible eyes seemingly bent on slicing Senpai's neck. I can't speak. There can be no mistake that Arquid intends to kill her, and Senpai can't defend herself. I can't allow that. Stop it, you stupid idiot! I frantically run towards Senpai. Arquid suddenly stops in front of her. Shiki? Arquid's murderous intent instantly vanishes and she returns to her original look. She seems completely taken aback that I was protecting Senpai. Why? How come you're protecting her? Didn't I say it earlier? Senpai is a very dear person to me. Even if it's you, I won't allow you to go on. I tighten my grip on the knife in my pocket and glare at Arquid. Shiki, you... Her eyes are bathed again with hostility. Step aside and I'll forgive you this time. Now, stop defending her and don't wield that knife against me. Her crimson eyes waver like burning candles. Her intent to kill is about to be directed towards me instead of Senpai. I gulp. My mind is warning me that it's over if I don't step aside at once. But, even still, I can't. I won't pull back until you say you won't do anything to Senpai. Step aside, Shiki. No, you step aside, Arquid. Didn't you tell me that you didn't kill humans? Or was that just a lie? No, I don't kill humans. But I honor those who surpass human capacity. So I don't mind killing them as something that is my equal. Such as you, or that woman right there. A step. Arquid comes closer. I see. You're wielding that knife against me. Another step. She draws closer. I forgave you the first time, but I don't think I can forgive you the second time. In the first place, I don't think I can be hurt with your knife. Even with your mystic eyes of death perception, you shouldn't be able to see my death right now. From directly in front of me, her golden eyes enter my vision. My heart feels like it's stopped. A chill races up my spine. The crushing despair that feels like everything is bearing down on me is far greater than anything during my fight with Nero. I can't do anything. This is what it means to fight Arquid. Shiki, this is your last chance. While I can still think, get back. I don't want to lose the first person I've liked just because of that woman. The chills collect in my neck. Arquid is in the perfect position to kill me. If that arm moves, she can rip off my neck before I could use my knife. Even still, this is wrong. Why? I just don't understand, Arquid. Why are you such a horrible person only to Senpai? I know you're not the most aware of moral principles, but you're not one to speak about killing people so easily. Shiki. Arquid's hostility starts to lessen. She walks away from the both of us. I see. If you support her this much, then I don't know you. Damn. Arquid? Just be careful, Shiki. That woman you are protecting, she isn't the person you think she is. What are you saying? You can be tricked and get your blood sucked by her. So long. Don't come crying back to me. Arquid walks away without even looking back. The only ones left are me and this wounded, collapsed Senpai. What was she? Saying such stupid things. Senpai would suck my blood? What a ridiculous lie. That sounds like Senpai is a vampire or something. Plot twist! Saying that, I laugh aloud. Because that isn't possible. Senpai walks around during the day. Well, Arquid is a vampire that walks around at daytime, but even she gets weak then. But for Senpai, she doesn't change whether it's night or day. First of all, isn't Senpai a member of the church? It's contradicting for a vampire to be in an organization whose purpose is to terminate vampires. Yeah, it's also contradicting for a vampire to want to terminate vampires too, so there's that. More importantly, Senpai. I turn around to check on Senpai. The ground was soaked in blood, so I have to get her to a hospital. The blood has disappeared. Her black robes that were painted red with flowing blood are now spotless. Senpai stands up as if nothing even happened and she looks completely unharmed. Senpai, what's going on? Tono-kun, why did you protect me? Didn't you know she really almost killed you? Her eyes have no emotion whatsoever. With those vacant eyes, like a lifeless doll, she doesn't even hear my question. You ask why? Because you were going to die. Anyone would do the same thing in that situation. Even if it means getting yourself killed. Tono-kun, dedication isn't throwing away your life. Giving up your life to save others isn't dedication or sacrifice, it's just self-love. Why did you... Her voice is very stern. She admonishes me severely. You only did that so you would not regret it later. And you are satisfied with just that. To be blunt, it is very troublesome for me. Idealism is a fine thing, but please don't involve me in your selfish justice. What do you mean? I just didn't want to see you die, Senpai. Are you saying that's troublesome? Are you saying it would be alright if Arcade killed you like that? Yes. It is my life, so it has nothing to do with you. It's just too miserable being allowed to live because of the mercy of a vampire. I'm pissed. Partly because she rejected me even after I protected her. But more than that, don't be ridiculous. What do you think your life is? Don't you see? If you die, it's all over. No matter what horrible, awful things you've done, if you don't keep on living, it will have been all a lie. If you keep on living, you have to keep on living because there's nothing else. So what if you're miserable? That's far, far better than not being able to feel that at all. That's right. You are someone who tasted death 8 years ago. That's why you can't be content with such a simple way of thinking. Her eyes are completely vacant. She speaks without looking at me, like she can't even see herself. How happy you must be. I cannot say such words. She steps back as she speaks. Tono-kun, what she said before is true. What are you even saying? Like Arcade said, I cannot be called human. Didn't you see it, Tono-kun? All the blood which was spilled disappeared like it was never there. It's fine. I am a monster. I'm not a vampire, but my body isn't like that of a normal human. Senpai looks down as she speaks. What are you saying, Senpai? Not a body like a human's? You seem normal to me. Even if it's like this? Senpai slowly takes her sword and places it against her neck. Oh shit. Senpai? I don't even have time to stop her. With a clean sound, it slices into her neck. Oh, lovely. Splat. As if parting my very eyes, flesh blood sprays everywhere. Or painting my very eyes. Drip. Drip, drip. Drip, drip. Drip, drip, drip. It's beautiful. What? Captivating my vision, even my whole consciousness, the blood seeps into her black garments. Underneath her robe, Senpai's white skin is probably mixed with those beautiful crimson lines. A drop of blood flies forth and lands on my finger. It releases me from my momentary captivity and returns me to reality. I don't really think you're that normal either, Tono, if that's something that you think is beautiful. Before me is Senpai's blood-soaked figure. Senpai! I quickly dash towards her. There is no need to panic. See? Look at it. She stops me and points it to her neck. The wound is already gone, and the blood that was there before has vanished too. Like a video being rewound, everything returns to the way it was before. That was strange, and something like the word rewound truly describes it, not healing or regeneration. I'm pretty sure that's definitive, like, regeneration right there. I can't speak. After seeing that, I'm not crazy enough to tell her that she's still normal. That's how it is. If I could have helped it, I didn't want for you to know, Tono-kun. Senpai gives a sad smile. I don't know what to say. Just like you said, Tono-kun. I was deceiving you this whole time. So it can't be helped if you get angry at me. But I can't blame her. Something like that, even if I wanted her to hide it from me forever. I wanted her to stay like the old senpai. But I do not regret what happened this morning. Okay, that's Ciel talking again. But I do not regret what happened this morning. I was really happy that you said it was a fun time together, and that you wanted to protect me if you could. Senpai? But those were really peaceful times I wanted to last forever. Farewell. And she disappears again. To the very end, she gave her perpetual smile and disappears before my very eyes. My mind is in complete disarray. I can't follow after her. Arcade said that Senpai was a vampire. Senpai didn't deny it and even showed me proof, but after saying farewell, she vanished. Even if it was a lie. Even if it was a lie that could easily be seen through, if she simply said it wasn't so, things would have been fine. Because I'm a gullible idiot and I'll believe anything. I can't forget her sad face. Senpai, who was that good of a person, just an upperclassman at my school. I didn't want to know she was such a different person. Farewell. Her last words. There's no need to think about what it meant. It's pretty obvious. I knew about her and I even heard her. But still, she came to see me. But that's all over. I don't want to believe that I'll never see her again. No, this isn't happening. My head doesn't seem to be working. It's just in shock. It's so shocked that I can't tell that it can't tell why it's in shock. I leave the park with my uncertain memories and faltering steps. Throb. 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 All caps throb. Throb. Regular throb. I'm incredibly exhausted. This headache is killing me. More than anything else, without thinking about Senpai, or Arcade, or anything at all. I just want to go to sleep. Eighth day. Death. Foreshadowing. A hot summer day. The blue sky and large columns of summer clouds. Deja vu, I felt like I've read this before. The breeze wafting by, and the droning voice of the cicadas. The sound of cicadas. Chirp, 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 chirp. So loud, I want to die. In the clearing, the discarded shells of the cicadas. As if the sun is right next to me, the clearing burns with an intense heat. A hot midsummer day. As if the entire world became a frying pan. Wow, 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 wow. I I'm sorry, guys. I promise I won't do that again. I know it's probably as annoying as it sounds, but, you know, no. Akiya is crying. There's a child collapsed at her feet. Her white shirt is painted red with blood, and he doesn't move at all. Or his white shirt is painted red with blood. Looking down at him, my hands are red, just like that child on the ground. No, that's not it. These hands are red with the blood of that child. Ugh! What just happened? A grassy plain hidden from the sun. Raised only by the moonlight, proud white flowers. Under the transparent moon, a lone woman of pure white, not even knowing words, not even aware of herself, only treated as a method of killing. The white woman, stained in fresh blood, is completely free of injury. The crimson saturating her dress is only the blood of her enemies. The only time she's allowed is this brief moment of time after her blood-stained homecomings. What waits for her after that is only a sleep she cannot wake from herself. The white girl does not even know her fate, and just looks up with the distant eyes at the moon. I thought I saw eternity there. Is it an illusion? It probably is. But I don't care. The fact that her figure has eternally seared into my memory is truly... And I'm not going to complete that sentence. I feel like I had a nostalgic dream and I wake up from my slumber. As if I wasn't breathing before, I suddenly take a huge breath. That makes me wake up completely. I'm in my room. After my separation with the senpai in the park, I must have somehow returned to my room. Ciel, senpai. I can't forget her face. Why didn't I say anything back then? Well, you did, but didn't really work out. I was still attracted to Arcade even though I knew she was a vampire. So even if senpai was a vampire, I shouldn't have been that surprised. I should have laughed. If I laughed like it was a joke, she probably would have laughed with me like always. I doubt that. No. I really wanted her to stay as senpai. The uneventful but peaceful and fun time I spent with senpai at school was very precious. Damn. But that's all over. She will never come back to school as senpai ever again. What should I do? I don't know. I wanted to search for the vampire's lair and kill him, but I can't even look for him by myself. I've cut my ties with Arcade, and me and senpai are fighting right now. I think you're all fighting right now. No, I won't even be able to see senpai again. I won't be able to see senpai, yeah. Okay, never mind, I wasn't sure if I read that right for a minute. I put on my glasses and get out of bed. It's past 8 o'clock in the morning. It's long past my usual breakfast time, but today is a school holiday. Hisue isn't here? Her familiar figure standing in front of the door like a shadow is missing. Once again, my light headache returns. In addition to my new unfamiliar life at this mansion, the events of the past few days were very stressful. I let out a deep breath. I don't know what I should do, but I have a lot of things I have to do. If I'm worried about senpai, I can just go to her apartment. Still can't believe I forgot about that. Alright. If anything, first comes breakfast. You can't work on an empty stomach. Shaking the sleep from my brain and body, I head towards the sitting room. Hisue is in the lobby doing something. She's doing maid things, like always. She must be doing some redesigning because she's carrying a chair. Hisue? As if suddenly realizing I'm here, she walks quickly towards me with her usual soft footsteps. Good morning, Shiki-sama. Yeah, good morning. Sorry for selfishly waking up whenever. I'm sorry for not being there when you woke up. Please forgive me. Hisue silently bows her head. After going out last night and not even remembering how I came back to my room, being apologized to like this makes me feel like a horrible person. It's because you are a horrible person. There's no need to apologize. I just woke up whenever I wanted to. It's okay if you want to complain. And she's going to. Like now, unless she's strict on me, my spirit might waver a bit. Shiki-sama? Ah, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I want to eat some breakfast. Is it already made? Ne-san is outside. If you want to eat breakfast, it is already prepared in the dining room. Oh. Then I'll go eat. Sorry for interrupting your work. After saying I'd see her later, I head towards the dining room. After finishing breakfast, I return to the lobby. I should go back to my room and change even if I decide to head to Senpai's apartment. Ow! My toe bangs into a chair. Ow! Ow, why the heck is a chair here? That's right, it's the chair Hisue was carrying earlier. Since it usually isn't here, I just banged into it walking normally without thinking. Dang. I must be really out of it to hit such a thing. I give a sigh. But Hisue is Hisue. Why does she have to put a chair here? What was she thinking in the first place to put a chair where people walk by? God damn it! The toe I banged into the chair still hurts. It's an excessive pain. A pain that would have been never there if the chair were never here. How annoying. I was supposed to see Senpai, so why is this suddenly getting in my way? This chair is an incredible annoyance. I must kill the chair. Why is such a thing here? It never should have been here. It should never exist. If it wasn't here, I never would have stubbed my toe. I get mad and kick the chair. Totally rational response. Throb. As soon as I do that, the toe I kick with hurts even more. Well, no shit. Throb, throb. Throb, throb, throb. Why you? What a bothersome thing. Motherfucking chair. Disappear. This chair is an eyesore. The chair. Or this chair. 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 Oh my god. Oh my god, it never ends. It never fucking ends. This chair, this chair, this chair, this chair, this chair. This is insanity right here. This is insanity, is having to click through this. Jesus Christ, seriously? This is still going. Holy fucking shit, how many times did you do that? I need a counter for that. Can somebody count that for me? Somebody in the comments, please count how many times he fucking said, how many times he said that. Shiki-sama? Hisue? Why are you rushing here all of a sudden? Because you're acting fucking crazy? I say that, truly surprised. I'm breathing heavily. My chest heaves up and down. I feel like I just ran a marathon. Huh? Why am I so out of breath? I gasped hungrily for air. Shiki-sama, what are you saying? What? Why are you looking at me like that? Did something happen? Shiki-sama, are you saying you do not know what you were doing? I'm trying to murder that chair. What the fuck is wrong with you? What was I doing? Or what I was doing? But I wasn't really doing anything. Bloody screen. So real. God. My headache returns. I shake my head to get rid of it, and suddenly realize what lies at my feet. The chair. What lies there are the shattered remnants of the chair. Oh, shit. I destroyed it completely. It no longer lives. The chair can no longer bother anyone ever again. Thump. My heart pounds harder. I did this? Yep. Yes. That is the result of you holding the chair and smashing it against the floor many times. Wow. Somebody doesn't like chairs. What? Why? Why did I do that? Because you're fucking crazy. I did think that my toe hurt from running into the chair. But why did I go that far? Why did I get angry over something like that and break it like a kid having a tantrum? Shiki-sama, are you feeling well? If you are sick, then I can call a doctor. No, it's nothing. It's really nothing. Sorry, Hisui, I just felt strange. That's one way to put it, I suppose. I stepped back from her. I stepped back from the pieces of the chair I just destroyed. Shiki-sama, please calm down. Breathing like that is not good for your body. I'm fine. Leave me alone. I want to be alone. Just let me be. I shout that out and run up the stairs. I passively note that I seem to be running away from her. Well, 'cause you are. I return to my room and throw myself on my bed. Once again, my temple starts to hurt once more. Throb, throb. As if a new heart had emerged in my brain, my head pounds painfully. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. This pain, probably caused by my earlier violent behavior. Having to see death so much these past few days is messing up my brain. First, I need to calm down now. As long as I keep my glasses on, this headache shouldn't get worse. What am I doing? I have to go see Senpai quickly. But if I see her while I'm like this, I'll only hurt her. I have to calm down. Quietly. If I just sit here quietly, my headache will go away. Probably not. It's probably going to get worse. See? It's disappearing. My room is very quiet. In this room, only with the ticking of the clock, I should be able to calm down quickly. Tick, 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 tick. Now the ticking is driving me insane and the clock must die. The ticking of the clock. Tick, 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 tick. Oh, can you be quiet? Yeah, I knew it. What'd I say? What'd I fucking say? Hey. Tick, 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 tick. I told you to be quiet. Silence. It stopped. It stopped because I stabbed it with my knife and killed it completely. The clock can no longer tick again. With a crash, the clock stops. It's quiet. Yeah, that's better. Fuck that clock. Deserve to die. Now I can go see Senpai. Yay! Let's ignore what I just did and, the fact that I'm acting like a crazy fucking serial killer. I walk out the front door. The sky is painted brilliant blue, or a brilliant blue. I walk towards the gate. But it'd be better if it were painted red. Red with the blood of my victims. At that moment, I hear a noise from the garden. What? That's odd. Hisui was in the lobby picking up the pieces of the chair. Kohaku-san is outside, and Akiha is at school. There shouldn't be anyone else here at the mansion. I arrive in the garden. Come to think of it, most of the time we spent playing was in the garden. Since coming back here, I've been busy with many things, so I haven't had a chance to walk around the garden. Rustle. That sound again. It seems like someone just walked through. Oh, don't go back there, Shiki. Huh? Hisui. It's Hisui. It seems she doesn't realize me, but Hisui is making her way towards the woods. She doesn't seem to notice me. Does she have something to do? She enters the forest. What? A bit curious, I follow her from a slight distance. And where Hisui headed to, there seems to be a small clearing. There's a clearing there? Tilting my head to the side, I try to remember, but for some reason, my memory is a bit vague. For some reason, In the forest of the mansion, I see a clearing as if the trees were cut there. No, can see is not quite right. If you walked by normally, you probably would never notice it. If Hisui didn't walk there, hidden enough by the surrounding trees as it is, I would never have noticed even if I lived here all my life. There's a clearing there? If so, we probably did play there as kids. To say the least, I don't remember ever playing with Akiya in the clearing. Oh, trust me, you do, Shiki. I feel like I've never been there before. After thinking for a bit, I decided to go to the clearing. Worst decision ever. The clearing doesn't strike me as anything out of the ordinary, but it will. There's no sign of Peaceway who entered before me. What's this? Just an empty place. I walked to the middle of the clearing. This clearing really is just an empty space. It's kind of what a clearing is. The perfectly level, open ground. The deep woods enclose the area. The voice of the cicadas. And the strong summer sunshine that feels like it could dissolve. Summer sunshine? Ouch! The wound on my chest starts to hurt. Like stabbing. This pain that feels like a kitchen knife stabbing my chest. Chirp, 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 chirp. From somewhere I can hear the voice of cicadas. But it's autumn now. The summer sunshine that bathes everything in white. The columns of summer clowns, the columns of summer clowns in the far-off sky, that's right. I can practically see the voices. At my feet, there are the discarded shells of cicadas. Discarded shell. Someone's discarded shell. Symbolism! I'm getting angry again. I finally calmed down earlier, but I'm feeling annoyed again. I have to meet Senpai. I have to hurry up and meet her and tell her I wouldn't care even if she was a vampire. But what is the truth? Could I honestly say I could smile like I did before with her even if she's a vampire? Someone's crouched silhouette. The approaching footsteps of a young girl. The columns of clouds in the far-off sky. The discarded shells of cicadas. What does it all mean? When I realize it, there is my body pierced through the chest and killed. And looking down at my corpse in surprise is my figure as well. Ugh! My chest hurts. I feel like vomiting. My wound has healed a long time ago, but why does it hurt so much? My chest is broken. The old wound opens. Blood flows forth from the opening. What is this? My wound. It hasn't healed at all. It hurts. I'm scared. I'm assailed with dizziness. This is the impulse called death. My consciousness sinks. My wound hurts. I hear the sound of my own body collapsing on the ground.